Peter McGuire joins in on the show right now. Peter, hi, good morning. Good to have you today on etnow. Peter, this knee-jerk reaction, I guess, is coming on the signs of higher supply. But you think crude prices will continue to be, de-escalated?
Well, good afternoon. Well, good morning. Greetings from Sydney. And no, I don't necessarily think they'll be de-escalated, but I feel as though that there's a lot of, I think, those moving parts that have all digested through the market. We understand those numbers as far as China yesterday that really, I think, demonstrated, from an export-driven economy that they need strong global growth, and that just hasn't materialised. And I think that washed over a little bit to the crude market. Also, you saw that US dollar bounce a little bit to the upside. And I think that just overall, the hot steam coming out of it as far as their situation now 4.5 weeks on in the Gaza/Israel situation. And we've just got to see whether that war premium really, takes a couple more dollars out of it.
Sure, but Peter, apart from crude, want to discuss cricket with you as well. What a innings yesterday from Maxwell. I mean, unbelievable is an understatement.
Well, we're in the final. It's going to be a lovely final, and we're just not sure who we're going to play. So that's the issue at the moment. I hope it's India, because it'll be a wonderful game. But Australia will certainly be in that final. And with the likes of Maxwell's magnificent innings, I'm pretty sure that will put the fear into a lot of other teams. I'm being a little facetious, but I think go the Aussies.
That was scored this time around, so you must be really gleaming year to year and smiling year to year.
And given the fact that guy had so many cramps, he was literally just standing in his crease and just hitting it out of the park. So, I mean, crazy.
Is that adrenaline, I guess?
Absolutely. But, I'm just surprised Peter's already dreaming about finals, not even semi-final, who's going it to begin.
I mean, you're almost
at least we have been strong
that
enough throughout. We have an unbeaten streak. Can't say the same about Australia.
Yeah.
But I don't want it to be an upset in the finals, so I'm happy not to meet Australia in the finals. Let's see.
Yeah, absolutely, especially with this kind of a performance. But Peter, that aside, yes, lots more to discuss when it comes to crude oil prices as well. And give us a sense as to how, what your expectation is now in terms of what the EIA as well could do, because they're talking about the total petroleum consumption as well falling quite significantly and reversing from that earlier forecast as well.
Well, yes, I mean, I look at the forecast and I'm conscious of the big picture, and there's no doubt being, the implications of rate rises and the impact that has to the spending power of wallets and purses globally, inflation, and, high energy prices. So, yes, there could be a little bit of a tail off there, but I'm also looking at, what the impact's going to be as far as Saudis and Russia and whether they continue their cuts well into 24. That's the other side of the handle. So, I think it's going to be volatile. I don't necessarily think that these big swings are going to stop. And we've seen two big blowouts or big moves to the upside and then blow out all of that hot air come out. Maybe we're going to be the third time lucky. Soon you might see another one. We've just got to see how it goes as far as geopolitical shocks or anything else that can impact the market.